Do not mourn.
Do not doubt. Your actions in Eden were tragic, but necessary.
Eden was intended for humanity, not the Nephilim.
It was a great victory for the balance. For you, Horseman.
Victory?
Where are death and fury?
It matters not. Your purpose lies elsewhere.
Lucifer, Lord of all hells, yet plots humanity's downfall.
Weak though they may seem, these fledgling creatures are integral to the balance.
We believe the demon Samael, Lord of Blackstone Keep, conspires with Lucifer.
Seek out Samael. Unravel this plot. Serve the balance. Show them the price of defying the Council.
Samael's fortress is under attack.
The Council could have mentioned that.
His enemies are many, but few could muster the forces to attack him directly.
Well, guess it's not going to be an in-and-out conversation then.
Not likely.
One thing's for sure, we aren't using the front door. Let's get closer and see what we find. It looks like the battle's been going on for a while.
The front walls still hold. Samael's forces will be drawn there, weakening his defenses elsewhere.
Wait. Are you suggesting we sneak in? Good call. But that doesn't sound like you.
It's strategic.
Right. That's all? This is my jam!
give my life to the battle!
All right, some action already.
A simple warm-up. Which side are these demons on?
How should we know? They all look the same. Sorry, that was insensitive.
You are judged! Is that your best?
That's a long way down.
Be careful. I don't want to climb back up.
Well, yeah, dressed like that.
Face judgment! For the balance!
This mission was thin. I don't like it.
Nor do I. Perhaps the Council trusts we'll make do.
Or they're testing us. Still.
We're bound now as enforcers of the balance. Test or not, we follow orders.
Hey, I know what I signed up for. I'm just saying.
For now, our concern is with Samael, if he's still alive.
I guarantee whoever's attacking Salmon is underestimated.
We won't.
Just testing the mic. I'm going to turn it from no commentary to full commentary because apparently talking is worth doing, apparently. Why do you keep doing that? Well, you're listening to gameplay to get an idea of how smooth this game works on Linux. That's the main point of testing games on Linux, is to find out how good they run, and then people can come up with their own conclusions. Not every game works. I've actually I've gone through quite a headache trying to get a couple of games to work where they open up, play the game's introduction splash screens. It'll show the brand logo. It'll show it shows the introduction video to the whole game, and then it'll go to load this game into the menu, and then nothing. And it's kind of tilting when you're trying to get Starfield to work. But I found out on the Proton DB that it's just people with mic cards and some other people where they've got NVIDIA cards with the new ones. Some of them are not working either. But when you play this game runs butter smooth on the system. I can't even feel the stream even running. Now, on Windows, if I was running the stream on this particular computer, it actually runs like shit. Not this game, just any game. If you put a game on and you start streaming, because it's taking resources off the graphics card to play the game, and then it's using that chip that's on there as well that's designed for encoding. But anyway, I tried to do all that in OBS on here, and I'd have problems with the stream. It would have stream overload errors. It would have all these kinds of problems going on. Anyway, go over to Linux. And this thing's running on the highest quality setting you can put it at, and it's crystal clear. Like, I mean, crystal clear as in it's not crashing with an error or anything else. It's just running. So on the games that do run, they run really well. And with that going at the same time, I've now got to adjust the volume of the whole game. And as you can see, proof, it is on Linux. It looks like a Mac, but that's just how GNOME works. This is a really good game. I haven't actually put much time into it. I just collect them. I don't actually play them. So putting me on Linux has given me time to actually muck about, trying them out. Gives me a reason to play them. We all know they work on Windows. But in saying that, some games don't even work over there because of my card. Not all the big games. A lot of the big games do work just fine. Okay. I'm all the way up here. What's the point of sending me up here again? You sent me up here for what? You want me to destroy this useless piece of junk up here? Am I supposed to use it? No, just destroy it. Okay. I've got to change no commentary on my title to comment. Thanks, Mum. Didn't know. I told you it'd be 20 minutes. Now, Arc does run, from what I've heard. It actually really depends on the driver that's running the game. So this Intel card, when it really works well, it fucking shines. And I mean, seriously, it runs smooth as on a lot of games, but there are other games where it's challenged. Not so, and then I've come back. I tried out Fedora 40. Really good operating system. Runs great using the existing one. I even put a gaming focused kernel on it. Mucked about with that. I've got to change the title somehow. Fuck me, how do you do that? I've got to change it to yapping on stream mode. Edit video. Take out the tag, no commentary, because I'm yapping now. Part 1, save the changes, go back to my stream. Hopefully it doesn't broken it. And go back to content. Your channel. Live. Yeah, that's better. It now says gameplay part 1. Can you type something again just to make sure it's working? Live. Right now. Okay, it's working. Now, Ark Evolve Survive thing won't get me views. What gets me views lately is how-to videos. So people are going to see these videos and they're going to see these games running and they're going to go, how the hell are you getting them to run that smooth? I've had X amount of trouble. And I'm going to say, jumping around distro hopping is what I had to do to find one that would play my games how I did it. To get the results I've gotten out of it. Now I've got to stuff my face. Just give me a sec. Every time I put a stream on, I've got to eat a heap of food. Steak saying it right when I'm... This is it, Mum. Nicely done. Yeah, I got a burger thing. It was really nice, crunchy, toasted. But yeah, what they like is they look at Linux gaming and they're like, I've had conversations with people from my brother's stream. And they're like, "Oh, you're one of them 10 people that play games on Linux." 10 people. There'd be a lot more than that. Particularly ones that set it up for a specific game. Put it into perspective, RAM usage in Linux is actually quite low. So your system's not stealing all your resources before you even start playing a game. On Fedora, I think I was sitting on 1.3 gig of RAM use. Now this is the kind of stuff I expected to test you on, like ask you. When you're watching these videos and you see them performing smoothly, I'm only sitting because I'm eating at the moment. Unfortunately, I'm eating again. And you see performance like this on a game and you're like, how the hell does this... How do you get this? Well, your system's only using 1.3 gig to 2 gig of RAM. On Windows, I was seeing 4 up to 6. Because you got to remember, you got browsers open, you might have a music player running in the background, you've got all that stuff going as well. And on YouTube, you can't put that kind of stuff on there unless it's, what do they call them, public domain, or stuff that you're allowed to play with an epidemic sound or something like that. If I could play that in the background, that'd be fine. When I'm tabbed out, game sounds off. You're focusing on listening to me. Because I'm tabbed out, it cuts all the sound. Not all games do this. Diablo 4 does. You can actually set it up so that you can have the game running in the background. You can hear the audio from the game. And like I said, when you're running these games, it uses fuck all resources from your system, and I can stream at the same time. Whereas on Windows, it's taking a gig of your graphics card just to run the operating system. I mean, you look it up. It says 1 gigabyte of video memory reserved for the system. I couldn't believe it when I seen that. And you wonder why you don't actually get 7, 8, or 11 gig. It takes a gig for itself. Sometimes 2. It depends on... I think it's 1 gig. 1 gig reserved for the system. And it's taken that from your performance. Now, that's an extra gig you could use in your game, but no, the system needs it to sit there and show you your taskbar and your background. And whatever other bullshit. So, to see this running on an AV1 encode, which is a very intense encode, using that graphics card. Same as if I bought a new graphics card in the future, I could actually use this one as a encoding card that just did stream encoding. Now this stream is actually about playing the game, not sitting here eating, but I've got to eat as well. So I can stream at 8,000. And it looks really good, even in motion, because of the graphics card setting for video streaming. And the reason I got you on here to have a look at this stuff was just to show you, so you got an idea. So if I load up, I'm going to have like 10, 15 games or more popping up in that list of games that I play. Not only does it show you me playing them, but it shows you how well they run. And if there's going to be a problem with them, I either won't play them, or I'm going to put comments up on the chat, if I ever get them to work, showing what was done to get it to work. Some games do require a few steps, but by steps I'm talking about copying and pasting something from Steam Proton in there that eventually gets it to work. And like I said, the one game I'm having problems with opens up, and then Starfield, for example, doesn't even do anything. You click play, and it does absolutely nothing. No menu options, nothing at all. See what I'm saying? You're using 25% of 32 gigabyte of RAM. I've only got 32 gig myself. It just shows you how fast it drains away. Thanks, Mum. Like, you're using up all your RAM just running the system. If you get Arc working, you make sure you read the Proton database. And if it says, oh, I'm using a 1070 or a 1080 Ti, or any 10 series card, and it says, oh, the game runs great on this, that gives you hope that your Ark Survival game will run perfectly fine on that setup, because it shows on the list of what graphics card they're using. A lot of people on Linux are either using older cards or they're using current cards, and they're either mixing and matching with older CPUs or whatever. They're just trying to get the maximum value out of this build. And, like, some games will work well, other games will be deliberately balked because they want to use their anti-cheat crap, which makes it so that the game doesn't work on pretty much anything but Windows or Mac. Right. Funny thing about that, it drives me nuts, because we're not interested, like a person on Linux, 9 times out of 10, we're not interested in cheating. We're interested in getting the game to run. That's a challenge in itself. Like, you're putting the game on there, you install it. We smile and jump for joy when a game opens and plays. We don't give a shit about cheat engine working or cheating or any of that shit. Just opening and starting the game and then having it running smoothly on Linux. That's what should matter to them. They're not worry about... Look, the one that runs everything, they can run cheats on easily. So you could probably do it on this too, just as easy. But it's actually a battle to get a game to work sometimes, and in the last 2 years I've seen it jump and improve to this level. Like, I could get games to run back then. I had WoW running and everything that I play running just fine back then. Now you're looking at it and you're seeing even more games, but I'm working a lot less. I'm not some expert at Linux. I installed it about a week ago, or a few days ago. I'm not sure how long it's been. And I was jumping around distros trying to find ones that would work the games, make the games run out of the box as smooth as possible. And Fedora 40 was pretty close to the one I'd recommend until I had a problem where it was not working with my OBS tool that's streaming the game. You'd have the game open and it would stutter in the video while you're playing. And I thought, well, this is not running right. I'd download the latest kernel for it, tried to install it, mucked about for a bit. No, didn't want to do it. Went straight to Manjaro. One of the reasons I go to Manjaro is if you want to update the kernel, there's a button there. It says Manjaro Settings Manager, and you go pick the latest kernel, you try it, and if it doesn't work, you can go back to the other one. No problems. Well, there is a glitch problem here and there in Steam where you're trying to put a setting in or something. But, I mean, I've gotten around that. I just want to play a game. You know? Yeah, that's a lot being used. It's not wrong. You're using, what is it, 9 gig? Just for the main operating system and a few browser tabs, if the browsers are even open. While it's on the screen, I can chat and finish my food. Don't think I'm not going to stream on Twitch. I'll probably stream there eventually too, but I'm not going big into it. Because I want the videos to be stored. I want them to stay there. I don't want to have to work twice as hard. If I've done a stream, I've made the video. It's done live. It's published to be watched. Ready to go. You know, you can ask me questions about certain things like, well, you know, let me know what a game that you have that you might want to see if it isn't $70 at the moment. And trust me, I looked. I know it's $70 right now. I just checked. But some of these games blow me away. They just came out, and Linux already works with it. Like Horizon Zero Dawn. That game's amazing. Really awesome game to play. The original Horizon one was good. The Forza series seems to work on Linux as well. Surprisingly, it says Microsoft thing for logging in to your account so that you can access all your gameplay saves and stuff. Well, I got that, and I've got the game. That's going up next. I'm actually streaming that in the next one I do. And you'll see Forza 4 running. Logs into my account on Microsoft, and I can play it, no problem at all. It runs absolutely beautiful. Maximum, I think, ultra settings. It's just mind-blowing. I would move, but my hands are covered in fucking crap. Every time I sit down to do a stream, I'm eating. Alright, just give me a sec. I'll move at 10 feet. But don't cover the controller in grease. Ah, new scene. But as you can see, when I moved just then, it moved fluidly. Now, you may not see this in a lot of things, but I look for that when I'm trying to get a game to run proper. Because Windows runs it like butter. So I don't look for how good is the graphics settings. I look for how smooth can I make the game run. And if it runs exactly the same as it does on the other one, and you've got games, I actually want to test Fallout later too. I don't think I won't. I do want to test it running. I want to be able to use both the control, keyboard and mouse. I want to see if they've actually fixed the problem where when you were roaming around, it would either point one way or the other. That zooming problem that was done, I want to know if it's been fixed. So what this channel's, this playlist thing is all about is showing what's working now and how well they run. So if I load up Fallout 4, I was reading about people being able to put mods on and everything. Well, people might want to go back to those old Skyrim game, Fallout, all that. that's what we're going to explore because I own them all. I own every one of them. And I didn't record it or stream it yet. But yes, I was playing Elex 2 on this as well. Runs alright. Elex 2 is not an easy game. It doesn't hold your hand. Neither the first one or the second one. The second one's got better graphics than the first one. So I like the first one a lot. The second one definitely graphically better, less clunky. Seems to be a little more fun to play. I haven't got far enough into it to have a proper opinion of it yet, but from what I have played, yeah, she's been fun. So, with what I've been showing you, like if it did run what you needed to run, what this can alleviate for you, if you play older games, some of the new ones, that aren't multiplayer games, or that are multiplayer but they're not got that stupid anti-cheat thing on it that screws it up for everyone. I believe Ark Survival Ascended works just fine. So that particular anti-cheat works fine because it actually installs on Pros. That's the main thing people talk about. This is why I don't get much. I focus on playing. Talk, I'll get fed. I still haven't fixed my brakes up, by the way. I've just got to wait till next pay, then I can do something about it. She's still parked in the yard waiting to get fixed. Fancy doing that whole trip, coming home, and now that doesn't work. Got me, eh? I'm just glad it wasn't actually sabotaged, it was just wear and tear. Still there? What did I put in the flight? Put a whole piece of steak slammed in. I'm getting it. Because every time, boy, I do it real late. But I mean, there's no crash. It's just idling. I've had it where it crashes. This thing's just idling, sitting there. Probably using no resources at all. That don't look like Windows. Runs great. Just need to close. Yeah, that's better. So you got, like, I've got it screencasting, well, you know, copying an entire screen. And I can just move the resource to the other screen. Put that off there. Pretty much. But that, you can see that it is running on Linux. So there's no Windows, unless I, you know, if I had it centered like Windows 11 and you've got the search bar in the middle. That's the only way you can make it even look remotely close. You can tell it's got nothing to do with Windows. What I like about this is, well, that's showing OBS running and everything, I believe. Alright. Back to the game. So that gives you a bit of confirmation that yes, that's what I'm running. Go start, go over here and do it because that way it pops up on the display. About same as Windows. it has an about thing that pops up. It shows you what you're running. This is your system. 6.3 terabytes of space apparently. ASRock Z370 Tai Chi, 8700K, 32 gig of RAM, and more system details here. Tells you even what the kernel version is. Tells you what graphics card I'm running, so I'm not talking out my ass. Intel Arc 770, DG2 for some reason it's called that. Some games you'll start and open, and it'll use by default the CPU's graphics, which then ends up being 3 frames per second until you go into the settings and tell it to use the other graphics card. That happens on Diablo, and WoW. Yeah, Manjaro. Steak's beautiful. So it's a very capable operating system. I like it because I've taught you before, but all you got to do is type stuff into a search box and it pretty much installs all the apps you need. And what do you need? Steam, Proton Plus, and Ludus. That's it. And essentially you go from there and then you just Google things that you have trouble with. And then no doubt someone's got something up there, or it just runs. But it's gotten so much better. Probably all up. I've actually unplugged the big drive. It's not on there at the moment. It's full. So I figured, well, I'm only going to plug that in if I'm going to use it. Massive library on that. So it just goes to show you. Go this way. Like when you're playing it, I'm hoping it conveys through the stream as smoothly as it is while it's playing. Because that's one of the main things about it is you're able to just get a game happening without so much fuss. Once you've installed it, put whatever you had to put into the Steam settings, you press play, it's done. That's how much simpler it's gotten. It was originally, like back in 2020, 2022, it was alright like that too, but in terms of how well they ran, nothing's close to how it's running at the moment. This is the most stable version of what they've got going in the game I've ever seen. And the process to install the newer stuff is so much simpler. That's be all up space. Basically, you've got to choke on the third to answer that. Got a piece of steak sliding down as I'm answering the question. Let's have a muff. This is ProtonDB. See this? After you've installed Steam on your computer, you install ProtonDB. This is what you use to install custom versions of Proton. And all it is a drop-down menu. And look, they've got a new one out called 9.11. That's a new version that's just come out. So I press this install button. Now this was a fuck around job. You'd normally have to copy it down, put it in the folder for Steam, and you'd have to screw about. This thing even works out when you've got no problem. All good. Yeah, when I finish, I'm going to eat my food, finish that up first, and let you come back. It needs the right oil and it's too thick. It's supposed to be 530 oil or something. It's just similar to my car, actually. Or even 520, I think it said. Little engine doesn't take very thick oil. Probably a full synthetic. Probably run a lot better too when she's starting it. I read the manual, that's why. I was reading it in the manual that it needed a fairly thin oil for them little motors. I'll be right. Finishing eating again. Alrighty, we're back. Sorry about this great break that I needed to have, but that's what happens. Probably have to edit this down in post-production later. Righty. I drank my coffee, finished my steak, which was absolutely beautiful. Hopefully this mic doesn't sound too shit. It hasn't been properly set up yet. I gotta set it on something while I'm working. It's dangling. It's supposed to be in front of me. Yeah, well, she needs to. Better to have a working car than want to drive me nuts. Audio quality test. It says my mic's -20, but not. Why don't you get on the horse? Right now. Happen. Always checking the crates for everything inside.
Another trophy! You are one, but we are many.
I swear this game has all the voice actors from now on. shocked.
Certainly knows how to make an impression.
How much do you think those big old lava towers cost? I'd like to get some for my place.
Why not ask the Lord of Blackstone?
When he says it like that, it's exactly what it sounds like for the Legion. This guy's really angry. Jump out off that ledge to get out to... Yeah, that's... This is the only one we'll be able to get to. Link it to my mate, get him to pop on a second, eh? shit. I got it. I didn't live, but I got it. That's how I should have went.
You think it could be Moloch? He doesn't have the muscle, but this smells like him. Question is, why?
Hell is a pit of vipers. Do demon lords need a reason to wage war with one another?
Guess not, but someone got bold.
They will provide entertainment on our way to Samael.
We better have something interesting to tell us, or the council is going to be pissed.
If we don't keep moving, we'll be questioning a corpse. This assault is fierce.
Hurrying for his sake? How annoying.
Here, way up onto the outer wall.
More climbing. Ever consider wearing some lighter gear?
Do it that way. Bloody hell. Yeah. Grab it. At least you go that way. Oh, wow. Let me in, you bastard. I am coming for you. Who's next?
Almost had me.
Almost. Ah, dude. That was fun.
What in the hell?
A hollow fiend! Get back!
Damn, there's gonna get big.
Oh, it's one of the drunk right into
Such a thing.
Not Mullah, that's for sure.
Stay focused!
Of course I go into it instead of away from it. And I go to the other one. That's why I don't do bosses very much.
Cowboy, sit!
Come on. Just stay in it. Don't worry about that.
Will not be slowed by this simple creature.
I hope there aren't more of those.
We've delayed long enough. We must
But
reach
just jump off the
Samael
cliff
soon.
at the end of the fight. There's no who needs it. Another mysterious item. Another really cool game, eh? What I like most while I'm doing it is just seeing how well it runs. It's just butter smooth.
door that pretentious can only lead to our boy Samael. Sneaking in was a good idea.
We didn't sneak. We made a strategic approach. And still killed plenty along the way.
This guy's voice is a definitely recognise him from WoW. One of the blood elves, I reckon.
Fair.
Perhaps I was foolish in not accepting his offer.
My lord, the council!
Guess you didn't hear us knocking.
Ah, horseman. What brings the loyal servants of the council to my door?
The council believes you scheme with Lucifer against humanity. Against the balance. Do you deny it?
Horseman, such base villainy is beneath me. I admit, I am intrigued by your accusation. Unfortunately, I find myself a bit under siege at the moment.
By Moloch? How'd you manage to let a bottom feeder like that get the upper hand? No offense.
An excellent question. I could venture a guess.
I told you this day would come, Samael. I, Moloch, have come to claim your head and your kingdom.
Go. Find my associate within the void. We will continue our discussion after I drive my sword through Moloch's skull. Perhaps then we will have an answer to your question.
Probably because I'm not even talking at the moment. Very interesting game. I will give it that. Like, I probably might play them to completion on a stream because it's not a walkthrough. It's really a tested performance. My phone seems to be lagging a bit in terms of keeping me up to date on chat. You got the guns in this game. They're awesome.
Samael sent us here for a reason. Let's discover why.
They're summoning stones for multiplier. No mounts in this area. Well, we'll be doing more than this game. If you stick around, you'll see a few more. New blade weapon. Ooh, that's cool. Is that all I'm coming here for? There's gotta be more in here than that. I think it's THQ. I can Alt-Tab and go and look it up. as some of their voice actors. I'll pause and look it up. Full cast of voice actors, ready? Liam O'Brien, War voice. Chris J. Alex, Strife voice. Vernon Wells does Samuel. Phil Lamar does Volgrim voice as Phil Lamar. Kimberly Herbert Gregory, Dis voice. Troy Baker, he's in so many games. Abaddon voice. If you find Troy Baker, you'll find him in so many games. Icon in today's gaming landscape, he is a prolific, prestigious, multi-hyphenate talent best known for his standout leading performance as Joel in The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, Booker DeWitt in Bioshock Infinite, among many others in the franchise known and loved around the world. His performances have earned Troy multiple industry commendations, including the Game Awards, DICE Awards, and an unprecedented 5 BAFTA nominations for Best Performance. So, yeah, an insanely good voice actor. And if you hear him, he's probably been in WoW as well. Just so much good talent in this. Liam O'Brien is an accomplished actor, writer, director, and a producer in the world of animation and games. He lent his voice to the worlds of Star Wars, Transformers, the Marvel Universe, and beyond. Like, they got some big-time voice actors in this, and that you can hear that every time. They're just really good voice actors. And you want to know who made the game, so I'll look that up too. Nordic, THQ Nordic. It is developed by American studio Airship Syndicate and published by THQ. The game was released for Stadia and Windows. I hope that helped. Yeah, you look up Troy Baker, you'll find he probably is one of the main voice actors for Burning Crusade and WoW. Actually, I might do that while I'm at it. Troy Baker, Burning Crusade, and Legion. Yeah, Troy Baker is a voice actor who has provided several voices for World of Warcraft and its various expansions. He plays Gul'dan, Magister Krallis, Legion expansion, Warlords of Draenor. That's why you can recognise his voice in all this. Is that a block? Requires 2 keys to open. Well, they ain't keys. It's further down this way. Nothing. Let me on a wild goose chase.
This is why we're here. You knew we'd need it.
Yeah? And just what is
That way.
it?
Allow me to
Thank you.
demonstrate.
If you're done showing off, Samael's associate awaits.
You almost sound jealous.
Please.
So it's timed. Oh wow, don't give me very long. You really don't get long at all. Oh my god, that is so quick. Get on the freaking thing. See the puzzles? It won't even let me do it from there. Wow. Just die quicker. Thank you. It does nothing when you go into it anyway. Beautiful. I'm gonna get Dad to play this so I can actually kick my ass at it. We know how to throw. That's not the problem. It just vanished instantly. I thought that was a jump one. So you land in it. This doesn't work in the air. So that's a problem. Aim. Thank you. Aim. Okay. No. We've got all day to play silly buggers. Oh, for crying out loud. It needed more power. Right. You gotta hit it with a lot of power for more time. And when you get to solving these puzzles, you'll at least have a hint there. Now we're gonna solve this one, which is back over here. It says lock onto targets. There's nothing to lock onto. That was helpful. That did nothing. That just tells you how to fuck it up. I told you she's a puzzle game. But there's nothing here where it's actually supposed to be. So... Well, that was a really cool effect. I don't want to get the shits with games like this where they fuck you around too long. Because you really can't see any further than that. What am I doing? So there's supposed to be another one above this level. Oh, for crying out loud. Just die, quicker. Right. Do the whole fucking thing again. So yeah, there's one above it. Okay, just walk right off the edge. Cool. Right, at least we know how that works. It graphically handles that perfectly fine. There's no way out from here because you've got to go So I want you to jump around the side of it, eh? Or am I playing silly buggers again? No, it wants me to be frustrated. Okay, what am I aiming at here? One of these puzzle games, I tell you. They like to drive me nuts. There's no way around it, so that's just a load of shit. Destroying it won't do anything. You can't jump up it, so I'm just here to waste my time. Yes! That was it. It needed a sacrifice. We needed to roast him. Okay, we're shooting guns instead. I don't know. I'll probably give it this. The Vorpal Blade. Yeah, where am I aiming it? At a Christmas tree? There is nothing to hit with it. It's all game elements. Did I change my main weapon? It looks like I changed my main weapon. Ghost Hook. Just die so I can focus. Ghost Hook, which is nothing to hook onto. And what's this one? So far it does nothing. No horse. Vorpal Blade, that's what it said to do. Right. Fuck if I know. What the hell is that supposed to do? Doesn't do anything I can freaking find out how to do with it. See, that's what I'm assuming it's supposed to do that. And then it just does nothing. But haha! You saw that, did you? Or did you just fart on it and assumed it was gonna work? You see, I like testing my viewers. I make them think so I don't have to.
A serpent hole. I should have known.
You're familiar with these?
Unfortunately, yeah. They belong to a guy I've heard of. Must be the associate Samael was talking about. Which explains things.
Can he be trusted?
Absolutely not. In no way possible. But I don't see another way out of here. So what are we waiting for?
Is it our only option?
We could just wait right here. Forever.
After you.
Oh, there we go. We just completed a chapter thanks to the help of
Now where are we?
one of our viewers.
I was expecting Samael,
We solved a puzzle.
but Horseman? Things are getting interesting.
many puzzles will you solve now? What the?
Hey, Volgrim, right? The Soul Leader? Dig the nickname.
Oh, looks like he's gone.
Strive. Like me, your reputation precedes you. Have you brought me any delicious morsels on which to feast? Maybe those of your brethren?
Mind your tongue, wretch, before I cut it out. Our work doesn't concern you.
Oh,
You were cast here by Samael. Maybe it was to bring him your head.
careful, horseman. Show the right temperament, and I can be of service to you.
The Council does not negotiate with demons. Defy them, and there will be a price.
The Council has no power here. This realm is mine, and therefore subject to my rules. Killing me would prove tragic, as you would be trapped in the void for eternity.
Patience isn't my brother's thing. Or mine, now that I think about it. So get to the point.
The Lords of Hell are forever in conflict. They seek power, control. Lucifer and Samael most of all. You are here because Lucifer attempts something unexpected. He now extends a hand to his enemies, offering something very desirable in exchange for their cooperation.
And Moloch is one of them.
Nothing in this world is without cost. If you wish to know more, we must enter into an agreement. A precious artifact has been stolen from me. I sought Samael's assistance in the matter, but perhaps you could recover it.
That's all the info you're giving us. Go get an artifact. What the hell makes it so important?
It's complicated.
At this point, I'd rather kill you than help you. Council be damned.
It would be a lot easier.
That would profit neither of us. It'll be worth your while. I give you my word.
Oh, your word. Why didn't you say so?
We'll
do it.
do it.
You can't be serious.
Look at where we are. If you have a better idea, I'm all ears.
I will provide a serpent hole for travel. And do be careful. The keeper of my artifact will be less than pleased to see you.
No one is ever pleased to see us. That's kind of the idea.
By the way, I think this will be of interest to you. I acquire them from time to time. They're yours. For the right price, of course.
No horses available. More buttons, more puzzles. What do we got this time? You got anything going this way?
Souls or coin? Both, I
Now we must buy shit. 2 of them.
It's only money.
It's only money.
Yes, let's deal. Just a few more souls. Delicious, delicious
Will that
souls.
open the damn door? No, that don't open the door either. I just bought a Trixie key thinking that would work. Must be for something else. I wonder what idea he's got this time planned for me. Maybe we just go the other way, because there's probably stuff to do down this way. That's what I'm thinking. Some sort of a save stone. That's like, wow, summoning stone. Got nothing this way. I did hear a noise, but that's probably just game background sound. It is something. It's over this way. Yay. There's shit to kill that way, hopefully. Oh yeah, good. What the hell? Potion room. Oh, so there's a lot of good ideas in this game. Shame I probably won't play it all the way through because I get too complicated. Don't have some genius tell me how to play the game so I can figure it out faster. Oh, of course I'm bugging. Alright. So you get to go all the way up here. It all just leads back to him anyway, so you can't go forward unless you open this damn door. And I just purchased a key for this. This is what this game's noted for. It's full of puzzles. There's no key combinations to unlock this door. That goes nowhere, so I'm just taking a shortcut. Yeah, I'm on the way out. I'm going down to World of Warcraft. What am I supposed to buy now? Let's have a
What
look.
you want, I strive to provide.
I've already got 2 trickster keys. That's all I could get. Potions, no use there.
Coins are everywhere. Keep your eyes up. Do be careful with yourselves.
No, I just play something else after a while. I'm not in the mood for puzzles at the moment. I'm in the mood for actually killing stuff and playing a game. That's what the other game's good at. And it keeps putting me back on this stupid weapon when I want to use this weapon. Maybe we should just kill the boss. Oh, he's immune to bullets. All weapons. Damn it, we can't get rid of him. Oh, slag pit, dethrone. What's 2? Okay, now we know where we're going.
Scream of suffering, cages. Yep, we're definitely in a
Progress.
dungeon.
Let us find Vulgrim's troubling demon and pry the artifact from its dead hand.
We've moved forwards.
Okay.
Back to killing. One more puzzles. Why do you keep defaulting? If I want them, I'll use that weapon. So that's what I wanted to try out. I wanted to actually do some combat. One key to open the door. Let's go. Beam shot. Fire beam and hot streak. Every time I get something fun to play with, I get a new freaking ability to play with. That's a cool ass weapon. I like that one. I see. With my 2 eyes, I can see something. It's a computer screen. The plot thickens. That's like a chest room. Yeah, full of them. New weapon. You got any more for me? Another 1400. Got any more over here? Yep, we do. Must be full of that. Yeah, that's his health one. Mustn't need whatever that is. Okie dokie. Not everything back this way? Yeah, looks like it. That's a secret little chest room that you unlock the doors for. That's what the trickster keys are for, I believe. And we got more shit to figure out. Bombs can be picked up and thrown to destroy bomb growths. There we go. I wanted to get the other one first before I did anything later. Is there one over here? Because I would have definitely thrown it on that. Ha! No, that wouldn't work. Just not gonna throw it on that thing. Alrighty. It is a good game. Loads of bloody fun. Take your fire and shove it somewhere else. Okay, that worked well.
Think you can hit that crystal from here?
Is that a serious question?
Okay, before I go going through there, I'm going to go back up here because I've already seen a jump across puzzle I've got to go do up here. Which needs... What the hell is the name of that?
That's a lot of souls. Looks like someone was saving up.
What does it matter? Our goal is the artifact, not acquiring souls.
Fulgrim's got a thing for souls, and he has all kind of magical crap back in his... whatever that place is. We could trade him.
You make a fair point.
Only a fair point. Well made game, definitely for that. We need to change the weapon back to... Very good. Well, I figured I'd put this on to give you something to look at and bloody show you what's going on.
You know, if Lucifer is as dangerous as the council says he is, why'd they send just the two of us?
Death and fury attend to other matters. It is not our place to question the will of the council.
It's not my place to question your wardrobe, but I still think your armor could use some more creepy faces on it.
Must everything be a joke to you? The council?
You really need to lighten up. The council this and the council that. You want to hear an actual joke?
No.
Knock knock. You're supposed to say, who's there?
Why would I give away my location? I would simply smash through the door and face my fate.
that actually was the joke. The response.
You're hopeless.
You're hopeless. That was good.
Look! Under the grate. Think that's Fulgrim's artifact?
These glyphs indicate some kind of locking mechanism. It seems our mission is more difficult than we thought.
When is it ever easy?
Wow. Okay. Now, how would one pick that up? Grab distant objects. Except these pricks keep coming every 5 seconds. Gotta swap to the ghost. Worked over there though, so that's something. Oh, I see. I don't think it's possible to go back this way. No, it is possible though. Got to the end. We got one of them broken. Oh. Just get on the bloody thing and land. It worked anyway. That saved me having to do too much. Pretty much there anyway. The action just continues. I love it. I love the way he just jumped on his back then. Power. Where do you go from here, buddy? Not that way, you bloody thing. The other way. I actually even pressed the right direction. It's just you're battling the way the game's designed. So when you do it, you got to slant it to the right. He'd rather open the door, he don't give a shit about the mobs hitting me. Too powerful to give a shit. Drop off the edge. We'll figure it out eventually. It's not trying to help me. It's not doing that bounce thing either. So I'll just have to ignore it. It did it when I was a mile up. That's interesting. That's when you're dealing with non-first person games, you got to deal with that. So we got one left. It's the one over here. Thank you. Now. Cool. This is an interesting challenge. Another puzzle. Puzzle for this guy here. But first, we must kill this. Okay, so it's got things to stop you from climbing. So that must have to be done first. How many am I going to put up? That's 3 on that. Maybe it don't work on that. Maybe it works on this. Ooh. must have to be freaking ignited.
Looks like that's all of the soul caches. Vulcan's sure gonna be happy.
Okay,
Aren't
let's
you
try
glad you
this.
Listen to me. Go on, say it. Whether you were right.
Every now and then there is a moment when you are not completely without sense.
That's supposed to be a compliment?
That's cool. That blurb mustn't need it. Well, he doesn't need that, obviously. Come on, figure it out. Okay, we're finally figuring out the locking puzzles. Give me my damn award. The boss himself. You're not working at the boss stand. Diablo, the boss is just waiting for you.
There is no escape. Run if you can. I will grind your bones into ash. Burn! Burn!
He's not an easy boss either. Spent most of the time having to kill the ads,
Ashes to ash.
which is a distraction, by the way. But you gotta use. Well, let me switch to the pistol. Just gives me the wolf. That's it.
Run if you can.
Yeah, okay, good. Let me move.
There is no escape. Burn! Burn!
easy fight this one. That reminds me of Butcher a little bit, the other game. So it's going to have to be a range job where I just keep fucking going at range.
Ashes to ashes. I will grind your bones into ash.
This kind of boss.
There is no escape.
You gotta be quick, I tell ya. This guy doesn't like being melee because if you try to melee him, he just rolls over the top of you. Had to land in that one because I'm too busy taking out freaking ass.
Run if you can.
Chuck on bed, Mom. I'll grab in a sec. Thanks, Mom.
I will grind your bones into ash.
Got the bastard. That's the only way you can take that boss down. Oh, then I'll suck it.
The artifact. Let's be on our way. And here I thought you were warming up to the place.
You know that your humor escapes me.
All humor escapes you.
Yeah, another pretty good game. I'm not sure if I'll play it all the way through. Like I said, it depends on if you're actually enjoying watching this playthrough. I don't get a lot of interest in my stuff. I just muck about. It's mainly to show people what works and what doesn't. So when they ask me questions, I could possibly make a video to answer how it works, how to get it actually to work. This game, next to no effort at all was required to get this game to work. You just install it and press play. As long as you have that compatibility feature turned on, you'll laugh.
The artifact in exchange for information. We will honor our agreement.
Man, he should be leading us by the hand right to Lucifer's doorstep.
Let us return to Vulgrim then. For his sake, I hope we find his generosity greatly improved.
Chapter 2 complete. Like I said, I don't play them all the way to the end. It's just to show people when it's not pressing random keys. This is another good one, yes. Thought I got everything from here anyway. Come on, I don't have all day, I want to get moving. Wonder what would have caused a shutdown and restart.
Destroy it all!
Go ahead.
You've done it! Yes, yes. Give it here, horseman.
You're pretty excited over a shiny rock, Volgrim. But to each his own.
A shiny rock, is it? Look closer.
Ooh, finally some room to stretch my legs. Oh, what are you all looking at? Oh, Volgrim, you're alive. Looks like our arrangement still stands.
The stone was a prison?
Is this how you treat all your business associates? Noted.
None of this matters. We must find Lucifer. What do you know, Volgrim?
Lucifer? What do you want with that piece of work?
All things are connected, horseman. Dis was captured while seeking an item of great importance to Lucifer. She is duty-bound to me.
That's one way to put it.
What is this item Lucifer seeks?
It's called the Ember Core. Contains the power of 1,000 suns. The usual stuff to get a demon all hot and bothered.
So I'm guessing it would throw a wrench in Lucifer's plans if we got to it first.
I'd say that's a good bet.
Anything that gets us closer to the Deceiver is worth pursuing.
The Ember Core is housed in a demonic forge called the Inferno Vault. But recovering it shouldn't be a problem for two mighty horsemen.
Save us your flattery, demon. Just open the way.
We will just jump into the fray.
This is proving to be a most auspicious relationship.
Don't assess the situation half-wit. Just jump into the fray. So what do you think so far of this game? But the question is, are you enjoying watching it?
Inferno Vault.
The Infernal Vault, it reckons.
It can only exist to forge weapons that stand against the forces of heaven, and to tear down the work of the Makers.
So how about we do some tearing down of our own?
Our priority is recovering the Ember Core.
Sure, but why not have some fun along the way?
Fun, he says. The other game I was playing too, The Ascendant. It's a really well made game. You can see that when I was playing because it has an excellent story as well. No shortage of language on it, that's for sure. Ooh, one of these. Okay. Hold to lead away. We know to lean that way now. Okay, thank you for teaching me how to jump off the cliff. I can already do a better job myself. See, you just jump in. At least then you would be a fried piece of meat. Well, that's one of the games I already have downloaded, waiting to play. And that actually works on Linux, no trouble at all. Ooh, you got me, eh? Huh? Let's try it again. Take your magic and shove it up your ass. I had enough of your crap. I want my reward. Why, thank you. You got a chest reward. I did I? What was my chest reward? that was my chest reward. Haha! That was funny. I know what I gotta do here. But first I've gotta kill a heap of hounds. Kill a sleeping hound.
You are judged!
No, over here. Over there. Ooh. We will be back for that shortly. Alrighty. Now we got that solved. Let's do that. I mean, it's quicker. So it's actually long. Okay, we get the message. Let's gotta waste more time. More protein. More protein. Got another one for me? Yeah, you think you won, did you?
That's right.
Look around you, brother. A fiery ambition of demons looking to upset the balance. This is why we fight.
But what about Fulgrim? Isn't helping him gonna upset the scales? I'm pretty sure he doesn't want the Ember Core for decoration.
We need his information. Whatever Lucifer is planning, it goes far beyond Fulgrim and his schemes.
The Council wouldn't be too happy if they knew we were trading dangerous artifacts for information.
We do what we must for the mission. If Fulgrim has ambitions of his own, then he too will be dealt with.
War, relax. I'm messing with you. Let's wrap this up before my skin melts off.
Terrace Land. The one that's exactly like WoW. This is a really well made game, I'll give them that. I don't know if I'll go further because I feel like I should stop and have a break and then go and put the other game on because it shows enough content to show without spoiling the entire game for someone. It's just how well it runs. Playing to completion would put in hours and hours and hours to do it. But yeah, this is one of my, definitely an enjoyable game. Like I know you want to see No Man's running on this computer. Yeah, these aren't your type of game really, but what keeps it interesting is the voice acting and storytelling is actually really good. So that's definitely its selling factor. Do I have to get another one?
Ammo.
Oh, that did open it. But yeah, fluid, smooth as butter, excellent gameplay, very similar to how the other one runs as well. I had a fantastic experience playing this game. I'll play some more of this one later, and I'm going to start the stream with a different title and link it back to you again. That will conclude playing this game. That way I keep the videos split up. Because once the stream's ended, it will save it as this particular game, rather than putting 10 games in one stream. It makes it much easier to work with. Alright, let's have a look and see if this No Man's works. I know it does, or at least think it does, I just don't know how well it performs, and I'm starting from scratch. So, let's go take a look at that one. Thanks for joining for this particular game. Let's see what else we can run on this. Give me about 5 minutes, because I'm going to put this in the playlist for other people to watch, to check the gameplay and how it works, see if they want to play it on. I'll be back soon.